Hey, hi you guys, and welcome back to Through Evangelist Eyes. We are in Joshua chapter 2. Joshua chapter 2, and I have named this video, God is Coming Your Way. God is coming your way. And I believe that is also the very heart of evangelism. It's saying to people, God is coming your way. Are you ready? Are you ready for that? And the reason I call this chapter God is Coming Your Way is you're probably familiar with it. Joshua has taken over the leadership. Moses has died, and they're going into the promised land. And Joshua sends 2 spies into the land to see what it's like. Remember, they had sent 12 40 years back, or 38 years back. And when the spies get to Jericho, Rahab, a harlot, a prostitute, takes them in, and she hides them. And they make a promise. They make a promise. The 2 spies and this prostitute make a promise to each other that Rahab will hide them in exchange for being delivered when Israel comes in and takes out the kings and the people of the land. And I asked myself the question, where did Rahab get her information? Where do people out here hear about Jesus, hear about God? Not just from you and me. Nuh-uh. It's not just you and me. It's others out there, others who aren't even Christians, others who have heard. And it made me think, when the Lord drew me to himself, I was a teenager, and we were in my room partying. And my cousin, who had just got back from Vietnam, he was relating to me some stories about Vietnam. And my cousin was no child of God. Matter of fact, I like to say my cousin introduced me to 3 things all in the same day: drinking beer, smoking pot, and the Bible. And he didn't introduce me to the Bible because he was convinced it had rescued him, or it was God's word. No, matter of fact, his word to me, after he had told me some stories and somebody had sent him some Bible tracts while he was in Vietnam, his word to me was, whatever you do, don't read the Bible. And I went, what? Why would you say that? I said to my cousin Mike, and he said, it will scare the hell out of you. You know what? It should scare the hell out of you. And it should scare heaven into you. Rahab says to the spies, I know that this is Joshua chapter 2, verse 8. She said, I know that the Lord has given you the land, and that the terror of you has fallen on us. Where did that come from? Did God supernaturally put the terror of Israel on the people? Maybe. Remember, for 40 years there was a fire by night. If you wanted to spy on Israel, God had a giant flashlight on them. That fire burned at night. During the day, there was a cloud over them. The people around knew They knew something was up with these people, Israel. And they, people around us, people throughout the community, people in the neighborhood, they ought to say something's up with those guys. So, maybe I don't get it. Maybe when people drive by and they see me doing a video, maybe they go, I don't get it. But somebody with them or someone they talk to may say, hey, I get it. I know what he's doing. And they will proclaim the gospel to that person. So again, Rahab says, for we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea. We have heard. They didn't say an evangelist came, a Christian came, a Jew came. The news about heaven, the news about hell, the news about life, just everyday life, people are hearing. And they're either going to hear it from us or they're going to hear it from somebody else who distorts it. So we need to get our voice in the public arena and let people know that God is coming their way. Okay, God bless you, and here we go.